Hey there, welcome to Sunday Yoga Ritual. This is our place where we come to reset our nervous system using yoga so we can feel more grounded and at ease throughout the entire week. So, if that's your sort of thing, subscribe and join us each week. And if you're returning, thanks for coming back. Let's check in. How are you feeling? How's the week been? How's your breath? Today's class will be floor-based. We don't need to generate more heat in the heart of summer. We have enough heat, particularly if you've been on the go since June and all through July, like me. I've had a lot more commitments than I'm used to, which is really fun and it's the season. But also, I'm noticing in my body that I'm feeling more lethargic, a little more tired. So, today I want to restore the system and then begin to build throughout the weeks again. Thanks for being here. Find a comfortable place on your mat. You could rest your hands on your lap, close your eyes. Soften all the muscles of your face as you arrive here. Welcome yourself in the present moment. Perhaps noticing what is present with you. What's occupying your mind right now? It may be one thing, it may be several things. Let's take a little inventory where you've been this week. Notice in your body if there's tension or gripping, holding as you review how you're feeling. If there's any sensations that arise. Change happens on our dawning awareness. That means we first notice. And to notice, sometimes we have to create the space to do that. So continue noticing what's happening in your body with your breath for just a couple more moments. Let your body get a little heavier. Let's ask the mind to set aside any of these thoughts or feelings or sensations that have been taking up space, having free rent, if you will. See if we can set those things aside, even imagining just setting them right off the mat. You can pick it up after the class. We'll begin by evening our breath. This is called Samana breathing. We're going to breathe in, we'll pause, and we'll exhale to the same count of that inhale. So go ahead and find out where your inhale is at today. Begin to use your leadership over your breath. Inhale 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6. Don't worry so much about the exhale yet. Let's get a good baseline for our inhale. So do a few rounds that feel about the same length. And once you have that number, perhaps it's 4, 6, then begin to even the breath by exhaling to that same count. At no point should you feel breathless. If you begin to feel breathless, you need to back off a little bit, meaning maybe the inhale shouldn't be as long. Or perhaps you could slow the first part of your exhale down, just the first 1/3, and then exhale the rest of it. That may help you get a longer, smoother exhale. You're doing great. Stay with this practice for a few more breath cycles. Now that you have a sense of an even breath, we're going to invite Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nasal breathing. If this is not in your practice today or doesn't feel comfortable, please continue with the even breath, the Samana breathing. If you're taking Nadi Shodhana, you can do this by bending your index and middle finger Place your right thumb on your right nostril and your ring finger on your left nostril. If that feels complicated, just use hang loose. Use your thumb and pinky. So sealing the right side of your nostril, just above the opening, there's a valve here. You're going to seal that. Breathe in through the left nostril. Once you reach the top of your inhale, seal the left side and exhale through the right. Completing the exhale on the right side, inhale through the right. And then exhale through the left. So switch the seal so that you can exhale completely through the left side. Your choice to count the breath. Please do try to even it. That can be a felt sense. Or if you prefer, you could continue with the counting breath. That will engage your mind with your breath, which is really helpful for soothing and pacifying anxiety and overwhelm. We're going to do 3 more rounds of Nadi Shodhana. Wherever you're at in your cycle, we're going to do 3 more, and I'll be doing them with you. So we'll be quiet and breathing together. We always end with the exhale on the left side. The next time you exhale completely through the left nostril, go ahead and rest your hands in your lap. With your hands in your lap, check in here. Notice the feeling tone of your mind. Notice any presence or groundedness that you might feel, or notice the absence of groundedness. Please open your eyes when you're ready. We'll begin gentle movement. Please place your right hand to the right, and you could use a block if you'd like. Press down into your thumb and index finger. Inhale, left arm up and over. Turn your gaze down towards your right hand. Keep pressing into your thumb and index finger as you stretch through your inner elbow of the left arm. On the inhale, you get long. Exhale, grounded. Get a little heavier. Inhale, reach up with both arms. Look up. At the top of your inhale, take a sit more breath. Then exhale, turn to the opposite side, grounding your left hand, your index finger and thumb. Pay special attention here as you stretch through your inner elbow. Stay grounded and breathe. On your next inhale, reach up again with both arms and take a sit more breath in. Exhale, twist to the right. As you inhale, let your spine get long and tall, whatever that looks and feels like for you. As you exhale, hug your belly button to your spine. Inhale, reach up. Look up. And once more, take that sip breath at the top. Really expand your diaphragm, and then exhale, twist to the left. Use your inhale to lengthen your spine. Notice I didn't say straighten. You don't have straight spines. So lengthen it for what feels like long and tall in your body. Then begin to hug your belly button with each exhale. Please come back around to center. Ground your right hand once more, either in your block or use your fingertips. Out to the right. It's not your biggest stretch out. Somewhere maybe 6 or 8 inches to your side. We'll be doing some shoulder rotation. So by grounding your fingertips, begin to rotate from the shoulder forward and back. Really try to rotate. Imagine the shoulder blade, shoulder girdle rotating. A few more times. If you find a sticky place or somewhere that you feel tension, not pain, but it's a little residue or congestion, feel free to linger there and send your breath into that tension. Anatomically, our breath can't go into our shoulder, but we're telling our mind, we're telling our body that we need to send new oxygen, new blood flow to these areas of tension. Switch sides when you're ready. You could even imagine your breath as a healing color like blue or green. There's inflammation there. These colors are cool, opposed to like red or orange, and they might help to reduce the inflammation. The mind is very powerful. You must believe it is. Come back to your regular seat. Let's draw the right arm across your chest and hook it in your left elbow. Breathe here. Notice your body weight on the ground as you breathe, the heaviness. Perhaps consider how gravity is holding you here. Release your arm down, switch sides. And release your shoulder. This time, tip your right ear to your right shoulder and draw your chin towards your collarbone. Breathe into your neck on the left side. Inhale, lift your chin, come back to center, and rotate to the left. Let your chin explore down to your collarbone. Once more, notice your weight, your whole personhood on the floor, and come back up. Let's come onto hands and knees. If you need support under your knees, you could place a blanket or pad or cushion. Please stack your hips and your knees in one line and spread your fingers wide. We'll take a few rounds of cat-cow to open our spine. Arch your lower back. Inhale, draw your chest and chin forward as you press down into the earth. Continue pressing down, arch your back up towards the ceiling. Move through these spinal undulations at your own pace. Please try not to hurry. If you feel a sense of hurry in your breath or your body, try slowing one down. By slowing your breath down, you can slow your body. By slowing your body, your breath follows. Next time you press up to cat, let that be the last one. Come back to a neutral spine. Step your right hand forward about 6 or 8 inches. Exhale your hips to your heels. It's an asymmetrical child's pose. Breathe into your right side body, please. Inhale, come up. Step your right hand back, left hand forward. On your inhale, come back up. Shift your weight into your left hand for thread the needle. Inhale, right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, loop it under your left armpit to come onto your right shoulder. From here, walk your left hand forward and shimmy or move in any way where you feel a stretch but not a strain. Then let your body get heavy, more relaxed. Breathe into your lower belly. You might notice here how your breath is naturally guided in your lower belly. There's nothing else to do. You might close your eyes and tune into your breath. Walk your left hand under your left shoulder. Press down. Come out the way you came in. Let's reach up and replace right hand to the mat. Shift your weight to the right. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, loop. Find your spot here. Walk your right hand forward and settle in. Please walk your right hand under your right shoulder. Press down. Lift your left arm up and return. Tuck toes under. Press your hips up and back. Walk your dog. Bend one knee and then the other. You might like to shimmy your hips from side to side. Any movement that would feel good in your body here, take that now. Or find stillness in your down dog. Bend your knees. Draw your chest down towards the floor. Two more breath cycles. Begin to lower your heels towards the ground. They need not come to the ground. Just add a little straightening to the legs. Then pick up your right foot and draw your right foot up towards the ceiling for three-legged dog. On an exhale, draw your right foot between your hands and lower your left knee. From here, sit your hips back towards your heel for half split. Inhale, come forward. You could use blocks here if that's helpful. Exhale, sit back. So a little hip opening, awakening, preparing for our next pose. The next time you sit back towards your heels, pause here for a breath. And come up to kneel and step your right knee back. Step your left foot forward. Begin to rock forward and glide back. There's a lot of fires in Oregon happening right now. I can hear the helicopters out my window going to the aid of the fires. It's kind of what we're doing here right now. Next time you sit your hips back, let that be the last one. And rock forward so that you could step your left knee back. Keep your blocks or set them aside. Press back to down dog. From here, lift your right foot towards the ceiling Then draw your knee past your nose to place your right ankle toward your left wrist, half pigeon. So from here, see if you can walk your hands up to your hips. May not be possible. And notice if you need a block under your hip, that can be really helpful. I'm sorry that you can't see it on this side. I'll show you on the other side. You can place it under your hip. So from here, lift your chest and then exhale, begin to walk yourself down. You may like a blanket or a bolster here or a block. I'm going to rest my forehead on my block. Try to square your hips. So if your right hip is forward of your left hip, see if you can draw your right hip back. To create a little more space, you could step your left foot back. Let yourself settle in. I was saying that we are tending to our own wildfire. When we have too much heat in our body, when we have too much air, we can create that sensation of wildfire. Once a wildfire starts, it's really hard to stop, isn't it? It could be a single rumination. Maybe somebody triggers us and sets us off, and we spend our energy replaying conversations, narrating future conversations. Let your body get just a little heavier, maybe 1% here. On your next inhale, begin to walk yourself forward. Step onto your left toes. Let's come out the way we came in. Kick your right foot up towards the ceiling and replace it to down dog. You might like to walk your dog or shimmy here if that feels good. Then we'll prepare for pigeon on the second side. Inhale, left leg up and back. And we're going to draw the knee past our nose so we can place our left ankle toward our right wrist, creating an angle with our knee. Okay, the textbooks are going to tell you a 90-degree angle, which means your shin bone is going to go straight across the mat. My body isn't set up that way. Yours might not be either. So somewhere between 45 degrees, which may mean your heel is more towards your inner thigh. May mean it's more out. Everybody's different. Walk yourself up if you can for a moment. Take a big inhale, then begin to walk yourself down into your sleeping pigeon. You might like to step your right foot back, and please square your hips. This is where a block or a blanket can be really helpful under that hip bone. Then settle in. Could watch your breath or tune into the sensations of the ground beneath you, the temperature, maybe the texture of your mat. It's really a misuse of our energy, isn't it? Have a wildfire going. We just throw more fuel on it, more narratives, more meaning making. How do we get that to stop? How do we get ourselves to move through that which is uncomfortable for us with more ease? How can we tame the wildfire before it uses us all up? On your inhale, begin to walk yourself up, come into down dog. Kick your left leg up to three-legged dog, then replace your left foot to the mat. Bend your knees generously and draw your heart down. Take a full body breath here. Breathe in deep. Exhale completely. You can sigh it out through your mouth if you'd like. Tippy toe, as slow as you can go, all the way up to your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your hands on your shins. Draw your shoulders down your back and reach the crown of your head forward. On your next exhale, fold. Spin your inner thighs behind you. Keep a bend in your knees. Breathe here. With your next exhale, you can come back down to your mat and come into constructive rest. Constructive rest is laying on your back with your knees bent. Let's step the feet as wide as our mat. We'll take some rounds of windshield wipers. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower both knees to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Move through your windshield wipers at your own pace. Try to self-lead yourself to not go too fast or to rush. We'll be doing several cycles of these. So you can linger where you'd like to linger. Being a steward to your body, to your breath. We've been doing these for a little while now. Where did your mind go? Is it still with your breath and movement, or has it moved somewhere else? If it did move on to something else, see if you can bring it back and slow it down. Be more intentional. Let your mind get more curious. Last one to each side. See if you can go at a snail's pace. Really make this last. It should look like I'm moving in slow motion. Next time you come to center, pause here. Heel toe your feet so that they're hip distance apart. Step your right foot on your left thigh. Bend your toes towards your right knee. You can spread your arms out to a T or to cactus arms if you're low on space. Take an inhale. Exhale. Now open your hip by drawing your knee down towards the short edge of your mat. Create a steady foundation for your breath to move through. Close your eyes if you'd like, and tune into what's happening inside. When our thoughts run like wildfire, when our body feels like everything is urgent, pause. Listen. Or rather, feel. With an exhale, lower your right foot to the left and look to the right. Here, tune into just one sensation happening in your body. Perhaps your right hip flexor, maybe somewhere in your abdomen or your neck. One part of your body that's talking to you. Tune in right now, like you're tuning into a radio station. You may need to tune the station so that it's a little less fuzzy. Perhaps turn the volume up or down. If the mind wanders or bounces away, see if you can guide it back. If it's really painful, you might pick another spot. The mind would have a challenging time to focus on something really painful here. Just something less painful, but still sensational. Nothing else to do here, just tune in. If a message arrives or your body talks to you in another way, you could just keep listening. Let's inhale back up to center. Step your right foot down. And if you'd like, you could extend your right foot for just a moment and let the circulation return down your right leg. Notice any sensations or warmth or anything happening in your right leg. Perhaps tune into how grounded your right leg feels compared to your left leg that's not extended. Bend the right knee once more, and this time step your left foot over. Flex your toes towards your knee and begin to open. Draw your left knee down towards the short edge of your mat. Begin to tune in. What part of your body is asking for your attention right now? Try not to judge or make meaning. You don't have to explain it, and you don't have to justify it. You can get curious, like it's a child playing on a playground or involved in something. You're just watching. You don't need to intervene. Spread your arms out wide. Spread your arms wide. Inhale. Exhale, lower your left foot to the right, look to the left. Close your eyes to tune in, like you're tuning into a radio station. Find one area in your body. It need not make sense. Wherever your mind lands, trust that. If it feels hard to stay with that spot, that's information too. You're not doing anything wrong. You're doing this perfectly right. Inhale back to center. Step left foot down and long. This time, let's draw both knees to chest. Wrap your hands around your shins or your hamstrings. Option 2, let your body breathe you here. If you'd still like to work with the self-leadership of your breath, as you inhale, reach your belly towards the top of your thighs. As you exhale, tone the belly button down towards the ground, towards your spine as you hug your knees in tight. Inhale, expand. Exhale, squeeze. 2 more times. On the final squeeze, reach your forehead up toward your knees into a small ball. Give yourself a hug for your practice today. And exhale, pour out into your Shavasana. If you'd like a cover for your eyes, that can be really helpful this time of year. Or perhaps a blanket can be a little grounding. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Let your ankles splay open. Soften the muscles of your face, corners of your eyes, the corners of your lips, the hinge of your jaw. Let your body breathe you. There's no need to lead your breath here. Shavasana is a time of integration. So anytime a thought or sensation arises, normally you might chase or follow it. See if you can let it pass by. Imagine softening your eyeballs, the muscles behind your eyes. Soften your tongue. Let it lay flat at the bottom of your mouth. Imagine a vast, open space. For you, this might be the ocean or the desert, maybe a mountaintop. Really take in the qualities of this space. How does it make you feel? Does it feel like something is missing? Does it feel open and perhaps relieving? There's nothing to do in this space but just be. Sense the air on your skin, perhaps on your forehead, the tops of your hands or feet. Let your awareness soak more of this experience up, what it's like for the air to kiss your skin. It's so subtle. Can you notice it? Notice if there's anywhere in your body holding or gripping, perhaps your hips or toes. Just ask the mind to release. Ask the body to let go. If your mind has wandered, please guide it back for our final moments of Shavasana. Let yourself get a little more relaxed, maybe just 1 or 2% more. Begin to bring gentle movement back to your body. Wiggle fingers, toes. You might like to rock your head side to side or blink your eyes open. Try not to rush. I know we're getting close to finishing, but let's take our time, show our body, teach our mind. You can make bigger movements now. How to go slow. It once learned how to go fast. Bend one knee and then the other, roll to one side. That's what we're doing on our yoga mat. We're reprogramming. Press down to sit. We'll sit together for a few moments of mindfulness. Sit up on a blanket if you'd like, or stay in Shavasana. Close your eyes. Consider for a moment the wildfire within that you tended to today. Bring your hands to heart center. Bow towards your heart. Thank you for your time and your energy today. I hope this practice was helpful in cooling and calming your system so that you can feel more balanced, more regulated. If you have any questions, you can always drop them in the comments below. And if you like this practice, always give it a thumbs up or share it with a friend. And again, if you haven't subscribed yet, this is a weekly class, which will give you an opportunity to show up each week for yourself to help you balance and regulate your nervous system so you can experience your health and your wholeness. Thank you. I'll see you next time.